Good morning. It is day 13 of our Lenten study. Today's title is Godly Grief, and the readings come from Acts 3, verses 19 and 21, Romans 2, verses 3 through 4, Lamentations 1, verse 16, and 2 Corinthians 7, 5 through 12. And the author today talks about that she's an avoider. She avoids hard things. She avoids the news. She avoids painful things. And I think a lot of us have that tendency to do that. We do avoid things that are uncomfortable. We do avoid things that make us feel very uncomfortable. And I think the crux of this reading today comes from this little part right here. It says, I stand in the midst of wreckage today, broken churches, broken families, broken bodies, broken hopes. When we think about that, there's plenty of people around us that demonstrate that brokenness, that 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 thought of what am I doing in life? Where am I going to? The consequences of sin are ugly and painful, and it hurts to look at the darkness. We grieve our sinful state with honest questions and hot tears, loud lamenting, but this is the kind of godly grief that causes the Apostle Paul to rejoice, not because grief is painless or petty, it is anything, but because godly grief leads to repentance. And I think about that, like, sometimes when you attend a funeral and the preacher actually does an altar call at it, and you think, wow, is that really the time to do that? We're grieving here. But the reality is that in grief, that is sometimes the only clear picture that people have of the truth, of the hope, and of the gift that we've been given, that gift of grace. And so when we go through these next days of Lent, we need to think not of always the pretty picture of life, but sometimes of the hardness of it, of the reality that some will choose not the wonderful gift that God has given us, but they'll choose the other side. And we see that, and we need to see that, because that inspires us to go out and reach others, to let them know that there is another way. All right, well, it's kind of deep for a Monday, but it is Monday. So I hope you had a great Sunday yesterday, and you were able to enjoy a great message. And let's start off the week thinking about reaching out to others. All right, have a great day.